people who fall victim to money transfer scams can finally have hope to be entitled to reimbursement under new plans unveiled by a regulator today. The payments systems regulator has been looking into whether banks are avoiding responsibility when customers lose their cash after being tricked into transferring money to a fraudster. Scams known as authorized push payment (AP). Banking customers are usually reimbursed if they are caught out by some scams and when their accounts are hacked. However, there is currently no consumer protection for those who are scammed into making a transfer into a fraudster's account. App scams are the second biggest type of payment fraud reported by UK Finance after card fraud, in both the number of scams and the total value involved. The latest available figures by UK Finance show that just over £100 million was lost to transfer scams in first 6 months of 2017, a total of 19,370 cases with an average loss of £3,027 for consumers and £21,477 for businesses. The Financial Ombudsman Service will then be able to take the code into account when dealing with new complaints from consumers about these scams. Paul Smith, head of policy at the PSR, said the banks have already made some changes, but from September 2018, this industry code will see better protections available to everyone. The PSR has recommended a contingent reimbursement model, or a model which would compensate victims that have acted appropriately. While this vital scheme is welcome, the industry must also use other measures to better protect consumers at the point of transfer to stop such scams happening in the first place. Which previously said that in the first 2 weeks after launching an online scams reporting tool, more than 650 people told it about losing over £5.5 million in total to bank transfer scams. This type of scam typically works when a fraudster, pretending to be from the bank, will claim the victim's account has been compromised. They will say money needs to enter a safe account, or sometimes, in the case of businesses, a phony invoice will be emailed with new payment details. We have also introduced new standards on how banks respond to victims of authorized transfer scams. However, we know there is always more to do, which is why we are working with the Joint Fraud Task Force to deter and disrupt criminals and better trace, freeze, and return stolen funds.